Hello and welcome back from the Matrix. It is season 10 of Matrix Bros content.
Well, do we count this? Do we count the year that we didn't upload anything?
It is Matrix Bros season 10, and yes, we count that year because we did.
No, 2021 we didn't upload anything.
Well,
I just checked.
That's part of the.
It's part of the plan.
It's part of the lore. In the last episode, we beat the Ice Temple. We beat Cold Stare. Space.
We did do that.
KHOLD.
That was about a week ago. I think that happened a week ago.
It did not. This is not. That's. We're not. There's not even going to be a week between these.
That was about a month
uploads.
ago.
That was about a month ago. Yeah. So right now we're going to number 6.
Because last time we did 5, I think. Or it was, is the Ice Temple?
We're definitely not doing this in order, bro.
I don't know. I don't know if this is the right.
Let me guess. Your weakness is ice. I think.
Whoops.
What's the song? Is that the Brental Floss song? No, I don't think.
No, that's the Dwayne and Brando thing that I used to listen to.
But he sounds exactly like Egoraptor when he's singing.
Oh wait, maybe that is.
Maybe it's Starbomb.
Yeah, maybe it is Starbomb.
There's no way.
That's the Mega Man song. When he gets all the Mega Busters to have sex with his wife.
Let me guess. Your weakness is ice. Come have sex with my wife.
No, he's trying to stop that from happening by collecting all the Mega Man powers. That song isn't good.
No, it's not. We can talk about that. Okay. All right. Now that you're older,
what Starbomb songs are good? Is that the question you're asking?
I'm asking, now that you're older, what is your opinion of Starbomb? You already have Thundar. You're supposed to just use it. Yeah, use it here. You went 1 pixel off.
I know.
It's not gonna work now. Oh,
is it working?
It's working.
Oh, it stopped raining.
You got lucky, bro.
Yeah, that could have been fucking dumb as hell.
No, what is your updated take on Starbomb?
I haven't listened to it. I haven't listened to it in a while. I gotta.
We'll append your take on Ninja Sex Party as well.
Okay. Which is funny because they have a new album coming out.
Yeah.
Well, with Starbomb, let's start with the first one. It's like
we're off to a great start.
Yeah.
I nudged the mic and now everything's ruined. And my mom hates me.
She's really embarrassed of me talking on the internet. And thinks I should get a real job.
Yeah, you're a real job.
Like economics.
You should get a real job that makes less money and is less fulfilling and that less people will care about.
Okay, Starbomb.
I don't even like cinnamon that much. Okay, hot take.
You don't like cinnamon?
I don't like cinnamon that much. It's just it's not. I don't know. It ain't it. Okay? I don't know how to explain it, but it just ain't it.
I don't know. I like cinnamon on some things.
To be fair, I could never really get behind Ninja Sex Party.
Just like, the humor or what?
Just, I don't know. The humor is just overly reliant on sexual innuendos, and I never really liked... Honestly, I never found like sexual innuendos by themselves to be worthy of... To be really like... And to be funny, just at all. Just to be funny.
By themselves, yeah.
Yeah, and...
yeah, I get that.
And Ninja Sex Party, I mean, it's in the name. It's literally very, very reliant on sexual innuendos as like the main punchline for 90% of their lyrics.
Yeah, and I always remember you saying that like the songs that you found anything like at all appealing were the ones that didn't have anything to do with.
Yeah. Although the 6969 is the one exception to that, because obviously I actually like 6969
because it uses that idea.
But but yeah, that one also is just like one massive sexual innuendo. So there's that. And once again, you just gotta love Nintendo games and their fucking incessant beepers, because like you can't just like beep for a little bit. You have to continuously beep the entire time that I have this amount of health. It's terrible. Like, as if I can't see the meter up in the corner.
It's supposed to be like torture.
It is. To be honest,
Fucker, God damn it.
to be honest, I shouldn't give the CIA ideas. But if you wanted me to fucking spill any information almost instantly, just fucking make me listen to this fucking shit.
Motherfucker. God damn it. I'm really good at video.
Or make me listen to Ninja Sex Party. Also, yeah, it's just not good music, to be honest. Like, fuck. The musicianship is just not up to par with actual
popular musicians.
full on, like, actual bands. Like, even regular indie musicians are just far more talented. Bro is just not talented. And I'm sorry, but it's just true.
Are you speaking specifically the vocals or the
Danny Sexbang's voice is amazing.
And that's all he's got.
But the rest of the musicianship of the band ain't there.
Do you mean specifically the early songs? Because they had like the different phases of them.
Even their newest stuff is not.
Because then they have an actual band in the newer stuff.
Even their newer stuff is just not really. And it's unfortunate, but it's just the truth. It's just not.
Is this the way I want to go?
It almost feels like really artificial. You know, it feels like it's all done on a synthesizer. Still, even their newest shit. Which is wild.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, in terms of like me being a fan of the band is probably more because I was as a kid.
Because of the nostalgia, yeah.
But like, because like I find last or 2 years ago now, I went to a concert of theirs for the first time, which I don't think we ever talked about.
Awesome.
Yeah, I got to go to one in Minnesota.
Going to okay, first of all.
But the thing is, it wasn't like, they usually do like, because they're like a rock comedy band mostly. This was their up close and personal tour, so it was like.
That's so cool. Also, like with a lot of rock comedy bands, to me, the musicianship just seems a lot less. It just seems like the talent just is not there.
With like popular bands now, or what do you mean?
I mean, like with rock comedy specifically, like comedy musicians. For example, Weird Al. I don't know if we talked about Weird Al at any point.
I don't think we ever did.
But I really do not like Ninja Sex Party. I actually kind of like.
And you don't like Weird Al?
Compared to Weird Al, I really do not like Weird Al.
Because I think I like Weird Al more.
Because first of all, Weird Al's vocals are like literally grating on the ears. And all of the instrumentals and everything else is also really grating on the ears. But not only that, but like the comedy level is literally at or below that of Ninja Sex Party and Starbomb. Like it literally is like YouTuber level parody style music, but just the reason he happens to be so popular is because he came out before YouTube.
Yeah, and
right. But if he was trying to make this shit around the time of YouTube, he literally would not be even one of the top YouTube parody musicians. Like he wouldn't beat Brental Floss or whoever the hell else.
Brental Floss isn't very good.
I'm just throwing out names.
Yeah, I know, but because like
he wouldn't beat Starbomb, because at least Starbomb has original like vocals and shit. They have original.
He doesn't just sing along to the. Or he does just sing along to the themes.
He just sings along to the themes of popular songs, which I get like, funny, but really not. It's a very tired act.
That's also kind of surprising how long Ninja Sex Party has lasted, which is just their fan base.
But still, they have original. They still have original compositions, unlike Weird Al, who doesn't even do original compositions.
He does.
And
they're always like, they're still parodies of other songs, or it's like a parody of a style or something like that, you know. It still is a parody.
I'm gonna be honest, I have never heard his original shit.
They're few and far between.
There's very few of them, which to me doesn't make it
Yeah, I know, but
that
I'm
doesn't
just
make
saying
it a
they exist.
significant. Yeah, that's true.
I don't remember these slugs at all. That didn't happen.
The fucking bomb shitter slugs. To be honest, I don't
shit
know.
out bombs? Oh yeah, they do.
I don't remember this fucking
Room.
I don't remember this dungeon at all. I remembered all of the other ones.
I remember this one.
I don't remember this shit. And we're once again at
I
the
think
incessant beeping. We need a mod to mod out
turn
all
it
of the
off.
fucking Nintendo beeps.
you know what you could do? You could press a mute on the TV because apparently they're bringing back Starbomb as well this year or next year or whatever.
Yeah, I heard they're gonna make another album.
And their last one was okay. And the best, I think their best song was the song about how they're running out of ideas, and this is the last one. Where it was like, it was literally called "This Song Sucks."
It's true. There's not much you can do with that.
Because it's like it's already a tired format.
Yeah, it really is.
Because that's what everyone has always been doing. On
Yeah,
the internet.
this YouTuber music just is not it. It's really bad. Like, objectively speaking. I don't know why.
And you want to
like,
start a band.
especially in the modern age when you can listen to every fucking song that's ever existed for $5 and motherfucking you're out here listening to Starbomb. Like, nobody's gonna listen to Starbomb because there's funnier, better produced, better sounding, more talented music out there for literally
Motherfucker.
no additional effort or cost. There
You're not wrong.
was a point in time where that wasn't the case. Like, before streaming really took off, where like YouTube was the place where most people got their music, or like at least kids got their music.
Yeah, because
And listening to what the algorithm served you, which might have been the fucking the video game parody music.
better.
Listening to that was all you had. But that is not the case anymore. So that shit is definitely going the way of the dodo. So anyway,
yeah, that's all I have to say about Starbomb. I mean, it's just like, what are they really gonna do next? Like the same thing with Game Grumps. Like,
yeah. Game Grumps, well, that's
I've
the
had
thing.
my fill of Game Grumps for quite a few years.
Well, yeah, but
it's like it's like I don't know. It's a younger person thing. I feel like
it's a commodity, right? Like,
oh, it's a map.
you're about to get the chest
chest
protected
stopped
you,
it, yeah.
even though it doesn't have a top anymore, and it totally would have gone over it.
Fuck you. That chest saved my life.
Oh my god. That's fucking great timing. Like, if you think about it, it's like if you go into Walmart and you see all the different like little Debbie's versus Entenmann's, right? Like, you go and you get the little Debbie's every once in a while, you know, and you just buy it, but they're like always there, and there's always somebody that's there to consume that thing. If you know, that makes sense. And that's the same way that like let's play video game content is on YouTube from an economics perspective, right? It's like
It says there's a.
you're just producing the content for people to consume, if that makes sense.
Yes.
And even if you're not into it, there's always going to be somebody who's into it at that point in time who's going to be able to consume it. There's a massive market for it. And actually, more people are beginning to switch to the Let's Play format because it's so much easier and more profitable than
Even now.
even now, which is crazy.
I figured a new thing would happen by
Meat
now.
Canyon just switched to doing gameplay and doing gameplay streams, and that's all he's gonna do.
Huh.
And a whole bunch of other YouTubers are like dropping out or switching to just gameplay or just streams and shit like that. So it really is. That's just becoming the way it is. We could do streams. Yeah, I want to write songs.
You want to?
I've always been a good writer. You know that.
Yeah.
I wrote that one, the vaccines cause autism poem that one time.
I recall, but I don't recall.
I did it and like Friesen was in the room at the same time, and then I read out the whole thing, and I looked at her, and she was just like,
like really confused by it.
she was like mortified because I actually like addressed real serious topics, and of course we don't want that in our high school.
That's too difficult for
We can't have
developing minds.
We can't have real fucking art written by goddamn seniors in high school who are full adults. Film school, because I literally hate everything else I'm learning.
Well, it's like I didn't even do real film school, you know.
I would do physics.
I basically did pseudo film school.
I mean, if like in an ideal world, I would be studying physics, not engineering, not economics, not anything stupid like that. I would just be doing physics and philosophy.
Philosophy would be definitely be extremely helpful for
film.
Specifically our
the thing is that,
X paradox idea. Are these other ones on?
The thing is, you don't need to go to college to study philosophy. That's just a waste. Go just read the books that they literally every philosophy class is just read this book.
Talk about book.
Read this book. It's like I can do that on my own time. I don't need to go to college for that.
What is happening?
But I do love speaking with other philosophers. Literally, without fail, the smartest people I've ever met in a university have always been philosophy majors. Always. And the way I know that is not because of the amount of facts that they know, but it's how quickly they're able to grasp complicated concepts. When I'm explaining complicated concepts to even people who are like doing much better than me, have way better grades, or like top of their class type shit. And I am top of my class, but anyway, people who are also like top of their class type shit, you know, really, really math, like doing the nerdiest fucking shit, right? But when I try to explain a complicated topic to them, they're fucking lost. But if I go to a philosophy major, and even if they've never taken a math course in their fucking life, I can explain to them the most like esoteric ass shit, and they will get it. They'll get it.
They understand concepts
because they're so smart. They're without fail the smartest people at any given. Well, especially at NDSU, the university I'm going.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, when I took the last philosophy class, it was just like, because I had all these other classes and like, I might be way over my head.
I might be a little biased because it's not.
Before we continue, we should read this quick. Sir Oscarlaw's talking to me.
Oh, am I supposed to be his voice?
Yeah, I think you were.
I forgot the voice that I did for him.
He's an old man.
Holy guy, it is I, Sir Oscarlaw, the elder. You must set fire to 4 torches to open.
I already did this. I just did this.
The way forward.
Didn't I just do that? Isn't that what that noise was?
And then he ambushes you with those fucking wizards.
So there's not a way forward?
Some help you are, Sahasrara.
This is not where I wanted to go.
Is there consistency between the naming of it being boss key and big key and the place it's in the Zelda timeline? Because I feel like there probably is. That's definitely a very Nintendo thing to do.
But they made the timeline thing way after this.
No, exactly. Which is why they have all the power to decide.
But they would have to do it before they decided.
No, that's not true.
But it is, because this came out in 1990 whatever, fuck.
Exactly. But they can just look at it and be like, oh, it's called big key in this one, so we're going to put it on this timeline.
Yeah, but what if they already fucked it up?
What do you mean?
What if they already fucked it up and they were like, oh, well, we put this one in this timeline, but it has the thing.
No. But you can. What?
You're not. What? Yeah. What do you say?
No. They can just look at the game and they can see if it's called big key or if it's called boss key. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's called big key in every Zelda game.
It might be, yeah.
This debate is fucking stupid because
it's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, we're still not at the boss.
I don't even have the item yet.
You know, I really liked that the bear.
That video?
The bear, yeah. Video.
I don't remember what he said now that I think about it.
Well, because it's like the way they made the bear is like.
Oh, he talked about those like specific what was it? It was like specific shots that you could, I don't know.
It's like the way it like it was very insightful because you realize that like the way that they made the bear, they specifically allowed like every single department, like the editing department, and the filming and all that, they allowed them to like exercise all of their full truest creativity in producing it, right? They gave them like full creative freedom, which I think is brilliant. And that gave me a lot of insight because like in a lot of ways making film is sort of like an orchestra, right? Like,
it's the most fucking
like there's one conductor and he's orchestrating everything and she whatever.
Yeah.
They're orchestrating everything and everything is all synchronized and everything is all controlled by this one thing and it's all like homogenous, right? But in a lot of ways the bear really shows that it can be done there's another way to do it, where it can be more like a kitchen, where everybody is given their...
even I see.
Yeah, and it's like, because it's like the bear, and that's what's so genius about it. But it's more like a kitchen where everybody has their own section, and they're able to have full creative freedom with like the sauce guy. He has a full creative freedom to make the sauce the way that he likes to make it, the way that he knows how to make sauce, right? And the head chef just has to give trust to the people that he has. He just has to like trust the people that run his restaurant to do the best they can and to produce a good product. And at the end, everything comes together and is a very good dish, right? And I think that is like both ways to make a film are correct. The orchestra is correct. Like you can make an orchestrated film, or you can make a kitchen film. You can make a more chef-like film, right? And I honestly like the second one a lot more. Allowing all of the artists in the process to exercise their full, true creative freedom, I feel like I like that idea a lot more than I like the orchestration.
Like with what George Lucas did with the prequels, where he kind of just got like the best people in each division, was like, all right, let's make some shit. Lucas, and I'll decide if it's good or not.
But the problem is that George Lucas had way too much control over the.
Yeah.
That was much more of an orchestration. If he had let
true.
If he had let go of control and made it more like a kitchen, I feel like the prequels could have been much better. Which
is probably what at least Empire was.
He could have allowed the editors and everybody else along the way improve upon the original product and the original, well, I shouldn't say product, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
improve upon and allow their creative input, to modify and...
God damn it, I keep going the wrong fucking direction.
To mold the art along the process to create something truly special. But instead, it ended up being exactly his vision and nothing else. And that's just... It's a shame. And like you're saying, I feel like Empire probably was much more... Like the entire...
Well, that's kind of... Because that was the one where he sat back and was like, all right, we got the director and he'll deal with like the personal angle.
To be honest, Empire's not my favorite.
Is the first one? Because I think episode 4 is my favorite.
It's between episode 4 and 6 for me.
You like 6 better? I thought you didn't like that one.
No, I like 6. What? I like 6.
I thought you didn't like the Ewoks.
What? They're it's not that I don't like them, but they're just like they're the obvious like
kids and
cute marketing cop out that every Star Wars movie since has done, and it's just annoying. But
what the fuck am I supposed to put over this thing? It's like,
I love it when tech companies are constantly trying to reinvent the wheel because they're fucking because they're constantly trying to reinvent the wheel in order to just introduce new shit that I have to adapt to constantly.
So do you hate that about Nintendo, how they do that with all their consoles?
I do hate that about Nintendo. It's really annoying. Just make a Switch 2. Just make a Wii 2. Just make a more powerful version of the thing that you have that's proven to be successful. It's not rocket science. It literally isn't. It's business. Like, I understand that you were putting the triangle shape in the square hole for your college classes and your college education because you're fucking business majors. But still, it is just business. It's not rocket science. It's not hard to think, oh, product has proven market value, so just make new version of product. Do the thing that literally every other company does.
But that's the thing. They do the opposite.
They do the opposite. They make a shitty. They fucking throw goddamn ass. They smear some like sticky notes and shit, and then throw it at the wall, and whatever sticks ends up being what they make.
But the Switch is definitely a step up compared to what they've been doing.
Which means, of course, they're constantly on the business. They're on the cycle between bankruptcy and literal godlike levels of wealth.
They're not a near bankruptcy, are they?
They're always whenever it's true, like, because consoles are an insanely capital intensive endeavor, and they're constantly.
I thought that was the right fucking space. Go there.
I farted and it smells like shit.
Don't you think Nintendo has a place in the video game market because of the fact that they always do the unorthodox? Like, they could just be another, we make our Mario and Zelda and Metroid, we make that, but it's the same thing as Xbox and PlayStation, because they're basically the same thing. Like, is there really a very big distinguishing thing between Xbox and PlayStation?
But to be fair, if Nintendo actually did do that, Xbox and PlayStation probably wouldn't exist. Because there would be no reason to buy those.
So you'd want only Nintendo to exist?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that if Nintendo did do that, if they had consoles that were of equivalent or of par.
Fuck is this thing?
That were of like a horsepower that were on par with the mainstream consoles like Xbox and PlayStation. That, first of all, Nintendo has the strongest first party exclusives, so they will always have that part of the market. And third-party companies would be far more incentivized to make games for their product.
If it was just uniform?
Nintendo would capture both segments of the market and would significantly outcompete the two competitors, Xbox and PlayStation.
But for some reason, they really like doing...
For some reason, you got it. You got the thing. The Cane of Samoria.
Holy shit.
The Cane of Mordor, or whatever the fuck.
I probably can't even use it. I don't have
the Cane of Somalia. Tech companies are sort of on like a constant crusade to essentially constantly be innovating and making new shit, because they never want to be the guy that's selling the old shit when the new thing comes out. So, like, here's the thing.
But
right?
Nintendo always is that guy.
The old company is... Here's the thing. The old way the tech business used to be is that... Or like innovative industries, like tech industries, the way that they used to be is that you would pour a shitload of R&D, research and development, into making a new product, and then you would make that product and sell that perpetually, right? You'd make a new product that's like disruptive, that's better than the old thing, and then you would sell that, and then that would be it, right? But the issue, right, is if you're the company that invented the floppy disk, you are stuck with your dick in your hand when the CD comes out or the fucking USB drive comes out. Now you're fucked, right? And tech companies sort of caught on to this, and they're like, oh, I don't want to be stuck being the guy who makes floppy disks when the fucking USB comes out. So we are going to constantly be on that grind, constantly reinventing the wheel, so that we will always be the guy selling the new thing. We'll always be the guy selling the USB and never the guy selling the floppy disks, right? The thing is that leads to an issue of like constantly making shit that we just don't need, right? And now I just sound like goddamn Jack. I am Jack's insano schizophrenic ramblings from Fight Club. I sound like Tyler Durden now, which is whatever.
It happens. I'm out of magic, and that's the one thing I need.
Oh God, this is the classic dilemma here.
You need the one thing.
It's the classical dichotomy that we run into. The classical dichotomy.
Does the blue give me?
It gives you health and magic. I remember that because I was amazed by it in the last episode. Dude, oh, you're getting the Moon Tiara action thrown at you.
But God bless you. You just fucking sneeze?
No, it was a burp.
No, I meant what you said.
Moon Tiara action. Gesundheit. The Moon Tiara action is Sailor Moon's I win now power, where she just wins.
Oh yeah, the thing you were talking about. And every episode ends like that. It's all the exact same.
Nah, there is difference. There is.
They do have difference.
Shut the fuck up.
I thought the. I thought if you had the lamp thing on your belt, you could see better.
There is variance. I think this is the better seeing, to be honest.
Stupid.
Well,
fuck you.
Welcome to old video games from the fucking 90s.
Hooray. Oh, I could have caught that one. Whatever.
Yeah, you could have caught the fairy, dumbass.
Down there. Oh, I'm down there now. And I got the cane.
Boss room.
Nope.
Damn it.
I'm almost there.
I'm so sick of this shit. Okay, but I want your input about the like tech industry shit that I was talking about.
I think Nintendo's place in the market makes sense.
All right. Okay, we're going back to the Nintendo talking point.
Well,
I was talking about more like Apple and everything, right?
I think, well, like with I don't know.
The
Apple's
thing is,
always
like,
been the same.
There is a viable business model that Nintendo can copy where they're both innovating and selling actual good products at the same time, and that business model is Apple's business model. So Nintendo, if they really wanted a legitimate place in the market where it's not constantly like, fluctuating between the god of video games and on the verge of bankruptcy, if they don't want to be that, which I mean, it is a Japanese company, so maybe they don't care, but that's neither here nor there. But if they don't want to be like that, then they just have to copy Apple's business model,
which is selling premium underpowered products.
Well, you could Apple's business model, sure, but that's also Samsung's business model and Google's business model and every Silicon Valley tech company, like every major profitable Silicon Valley major tech company business model, which is you sell your product.
Fuck. This is not worth doing.
Right? You develop a product that is innovative and carves out a unique little niche, right? And you reap that for massive profit. whilst simultaneously pouring a ton of money into research and development to make the next product, right? But the difference is you don't stop selling the product that makes you the most money, right? So, and you need to like constantly update and refresh the new product. It's also the same. It's the same idea as the car industry. The auto industry has been doing this for way longer than Silicon Valley.
Where they just keep making a new one each year?
You make a new one each year that's refreshed, but then occasionally you do generational refreshes every like half a decade or so, where you do a whole generational refresh where the car model is now completely different. All of the car models are completely different, right? And that's the way Nintendo could be doing it, but instead they're stuck just constantly trying to make off-the-wall shit because that's just
their prerogative.
Gross. Because it's the... I remember this boss.
Fuck this guy. Oh, I thought I was supposed to...
No, looks like they come out on their own.
Maybe I have to grab the big one.
Well, it's guarded right now.
Okay,
so.
well, I'm doing really bad. Well, this is working.
I don't know. It's just like, I want good Nintendo products, and I just want, like, a stronger Switch. Is that so much to ask for?
I thought I was going to get away with it.
The thing is, like, Nintendo doesn't have to stop making the Switch, right? They can just make a Switch 2 and a Switch 3.
They plan on doing that, I think.
They can still make their other off-the-wall consoles, too. They don't have to completely put all their eggs in one basket, right? But
yeah, that's kind of weird that they did that. After the 3DS, they were just like, all right, we're making both portable and console one thing, and we're only making one thing now.
Nintendo always...
They used to have the market for handheld. I mean, they still do, technically.
Yeah, they really, like... They were surviving completely off handhelds during the Wii U era. Right?
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying, like, they're teetering... They if it weren't for handhelds, they would have been teetering on bankruptcy, like, big time. I guess the... 4 eyes! We're not gonna get the 4 eyes.
This guy sucks.
This guy's boss name is just 4 Eyes.
It might be.
Yeah, he's also not strong. You're on one heart, and you're just fucking soloing him big time.
He just doesn't change what he's doing.
You're gonna throw the Moon Tiara action in his ass. It's another Sailor Moon reference.
How is he dead already?
I'll take it. I'm
yeah,
not
I mean,
mad.
it's whatever.
We did that in one recording session.
So it's one episode.
Yeah, one episode, one dungeon. I like that, though. That's much better.
Yeah, it definitely streamlines the game.
We can condense it down better.
Are you going to read this one? I read The Last Princess.
I need to get some liquid in my... Why, guy? Because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. And that's all she wrote. This is literally a 5. Get... fine. Ganon captured us because he couldn't break the seal of the wise man with his power alone. Okay, am I done now? And then, using the wizard Aghanim as his pawn, he drew us to the dark world. We've already said all this.
Yeah, I think they say the same thing every time.
Who's feeding me this script? After cracking the seal with the powers, he sealed the inside of the crystals. He then gave us to his loyal monsters. But Ganon didn't plan on getting this far. Now Zelda is waiting for you inside the Turtle Rock. Please hurry. Do you understand? Please don't fucking type. Please don't. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Can I fucking go now?
Go in my pocket.
Love the completely uninterested character. All right, guys, I ranted for a good hour and 16 minutes once again. And we beat number 6. We are down to 1 dungeon left, and that is number 7. Well, obviously the final boss. Well, we're talking, but that's what I mean.
I don't know. I just couldn't remember.
I couldn't remember if this game had a final boss.
I thought it was done.
So we're probably going to do that next episode. But until then, Well, you know what? We do have to do the collectathon at one point where we get all the hearts and shit to prepare.
Maybe not.
We'll find out in the next episode, but until then, we'll see you in the Matrix. These energy drinks are making my stomach a little upsetty.
Spaghetti.
We might need to get some Taco Bell at some point to like put some mass in my stomach.